The items include ventilators, various disinfectants, COVID-19 test kits, and other essential items were donated by Iranian knowledge-based companies. They were received by Kenyan Ministry of Health officials in the presence of Iran's ambassador to Kenya, Jafar Mabaki.
We should all jointly commit to ensuring Kenya combats COVID-19 and restore the economy back in shape and our day-to-day activities to normality. In line with this, and in connection with the recent launch of Iran House of Innovation and Technology in Nairobi, Iran National Innovation Fund, as one of the empowering entities for startups and tech-based firms in Iran, presents this humble donation. The technologies producing these kind of equipments and materials has been achieved by the country in the last 42 years, despite being under illegal sanction. It is my prayer that this assistance package gifted by my country could pave the way for further implementation of innovation diplomacy and result in diminishing pain, promoting peace and facilitating ways towards a better future for both countries.
Elsewhere, Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho has urged millers in the country to give back to the society, especially at this time the country is going through COVID-19 pandemic. While in Kitui, during a launch of Kitui Flour Mill's 3-month nationwide consumer appreciation campaign dubbed Vuna Mamili na Kitui, Joho said maize is the most consumed food in Kenya, and it was upon such institutions to think of those Kenyans who can't afford a meal and allow some bit of smile.
Kitui Maize Mills has launched a promotion campaign to reward its consumers. The manufacturers of Unga wa Dola and Jahazi Flour says the initiative is open to consumers of its premium brands. The April 2021 to June 2021 drive will see buyers of packets of Unga qualify for a chance to win up to 1 million shillings.
We are soon launching to the market new milling technology as we look to continuously improve customer experience and supporting their well-being. The new technology makes flour production more efficiently and significantly improve quality and safety of the product.
While gracing the launch, Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho said the initiative has come at a time of need for many families struggle to put food on the table. According to Joho, the drive will enrich the society through job creation and provision of basic needs.
One of the things that we have been advocating for over the period is to find businesses that are able, in one way or another, to give back to the community. There is somehow a way of giving back. You don't pay for the bet, you don't invest in it. It is as ordinary as you buy your normal shopping when you go to a supermarket.
The Vuna Mamili and Kitui promo aim at rewarding consumers, at the same time drive awareness on nutrition. Irene Mchuma Udim, Channel 1.
In Nyamira County, a section of leaders from Kitui to Masaba constituency are accusing some powerful individuals of trying to shortchange locals. The leaders claim they have information that some people had conspired to have Rigoma and Gesima wards be transferred to Borabu sub-county while Gashuba ward be moved to Kitui Central constituency. The leaders, including local elders, condemned the move by the schemers who are said to be circulating an electronic map showing new boundaries.
We have been surprised, alarmed, and deeply disappointed by very persistent and disturbing reports that some of the wards in Kitutu Masaba were being hived away to form an unspecified constituency. This, in effect, makes Masaba North Sub-County non-existent. And this is totally unacceptable, and in capital, totally unacceptable.
To Samburu County, 2 KCSE candidates from Samburu East were forced to sit for their national examinations at the Wamba Hospital maternity wing after going into labor. Samburu County Director of Education David Koech, while confirming the incident, said the young mothers will be allowed to finish their examinations while in hospital. Koech at the same time said another girl who delivered at Maralal Referral Hospital was unfortunately unable to continue with the exam. He assured stakeholders of the integrity of the examination, saying the region has not reported any cases of malpractice.
We started well with our KCSE in Samburu, except 1 or 2 maybe for girls who are expectant. There are 2 girls from Samburu East who are admitted at Wamba Hospital. They have delivered and they did their exams when they were in the hospital. But so far so good, we have not had any challenge. We don't have any case of any irregularity so far, and we have become firm. The way our CS has really mentioned about the firmness, we are firm in Samburu, and we are going to ensure that we deliver a very, very credible exam.
That report brings us to our first break here on Lunchtime News this Friday afternoon. Thank you so much for staying with us. We have plenty more to come. Don't go anywhere.
Ni mimi. Ulitoa pikipiki? Mulitani sitaomoka. Ni yako. Hii nduti ni yangu. Niliwahi pale Quickbit. Quickbit? Quickbit imekuja kusaidia wananchi kama sisi. Nilinunua 399 shillings. Juu nilikuwa the lowest unique bidder. 399 shillings. Quickbit shilingi moja unaweza nunua pizza. Shilingi 2 unaweza nunua microwave. Shilingi 5 unaweza nunua hata gari. So tupeleke huko hata mtu aende huko.
Jiunga na Quickbit ni rahisi. Enda kwenye M-Pesa, bonyeza paybill kisha weka business number 4032353. Kwenye account weka kodi ya bidhaa unayotaka na bidi yako ya chini zaidi. Kwa mfano TV 16. Kisha weka shilingi 20 tu kama idadi yako. Weka bidi yako pia kwenye www.quickbit.co.ke. Kumbuka, bidi ya chini zaidi ya kipekee ndio ununua. Quickbit, bidhaa bora kwa bei ya chini.
The African football drumbeats are booming where it matters. The competition at the ongoing CAF Champions League is blistering with each passing day. As the winnowing continues, CR Belouizdad will be aiming for a piece of CAF delicacy against 5 times CAF Champions League winners TP Mazembe. Get these delightful match on Friday, the 2nd of April 2021 at 10 p.m. live and exclusive on KBC Channel 1, your true sports partner.
It's Good Friday. You're watching Lunchtime News, the second day of April 2021. Lucy Mara is a sign language interpreter this afternoon. Let's continue with our coverage. Now, Kenya Medical Training College Kocholia campus in Teso North Sub-County in Busia County has opened its doors to students. The institution will be the first in the region to offer community health assistant courses. Teso North Member of Parliament Okut Kaunya said 150 students will be enrolled in the institution and will work in health facilities in the region after graduation. Kaunya said 15 million shillings bursary from the Constituency Development Fund has been disbursed to 150 needy students. Phase 1 of the institution was built using 43 million shillings from the CDF, and the government has pledged 12 million shillings for the construction of hostels.
Kuhakikisha kuwa watoto wetu wanasoma na tuwe pia kama wale wa Kenya wengine.
Tutie bidii kabisa. Tuende tufanye ni kana kwamba hatutaifanya tena. Kwa sababu kupata nafasi kama hii sana sana kwa medical training kwa hakika si rahisi.
Elsewhere, small-scale traders in Isiolo Market and the Central Business District have decried daily losses caused by an increasing number of livestock herded around the market and town streets. According to the traders, the animals feed on their stock causing massive losses in the process. They want the county leadership to take necessary action.
The traders from Isiolo have accused the Isiolo County leadership of failing to rein in on rogue livestock herders who bring the domestic animals to graze in the local market. Isiolo Municipality Manager Osman Halake noted his office has received formal complaints from Chamber of Commerce and Industry, bank branch managers and even motorists who say that the animals are interrupting normal operations within the CBD. Halake issued a 14 days notice for the livestock owners to get them out of town and the market, failure to which the animals will be detained.
Wakaaji tumewatangazia na tunawatangazia kwa local radios ng'ombe zitoke biashara wasifanye grazing zone CBD.
Officials from the Isiolo Environmental and Social Safeguard Unit said there is adequate legislation to address the issue once and for all.
Hopefully within the next 1 week we are going to take immediate action in collaboration with all other institutions who have got the mandate of environmental aspect.
And it was low-key celebration for Christians in Mombasa as they celebrated Good Friday. Father Polycarp Arori of the Holy Ghost Cathedral, Mombasa, who presided over the Easter Mass, urged the Catholic faithful to dedicate their belief in the resurrection of Jesus Christ to pray for the nation during these trying times of COVID-19.
The clergy called upon the Catholics to use this period to assist the needy and the less fortunate who have been economically devastated by the ravages of COVID-19.
Lengo la njia ya msalaba, lengo la Ijumaa Kuu halibadilishi. Linapaki pale pale ya kwamba ni mimi nitafakari udhaifu wangu na nimpatie Kristo ambaye ni mkombozi wetu. Njia ya msalaba ni sala kuu. Na hii sala yoyote anaweza kuifanya wakati wowote. Kwa hivyo pia tunawahimiza para ambapo wako manyumbani, para ambapo wako wametulia kwa wakati ambapo hawawezi kuwa kanisani, waweze kuenenda hii njia ya msalaba.
Father Rory implored upon church to pray for Kenyans who have been affected by the lockdown in the zoned counties of Kajiado, Nairobi, Kiambu, Nakuru and Machakos.
Sasa siweze kushinda huu ugonjwa wa corona, tumkabidhi Kristo kwa sababu yeye alikufa kwa ajili ya madhaifu yetu. Ugonjwa wa corona pia ni udhaifu ambao umetufika. Kwa hivyo tutakapomkabidhi Yesu Kristo, ina maana ya kwamba yeye anaweza kutushindia. Lakini hata ushinda vipi? Kwanza mpaka tutii yale ambao tumeambiwa, tuvae barakoa vizuri, tuweke ile hatua inayostahili, tunawe mikono inavyostahili.
Meanwhile, Kiro traders at the Masai market in Mombasa are facing a tough time. The traders who normally depend on visitors from up country says their future remains uncertain.
Haijakuwa vizuri kabisa wakati wa COVID. Siku kama hii tunakuanga na wageni wengi, lakini safari hii mambo ni mabaya tena zaidi vile kumefungwa juzi. Hatuna wageni, hata wenye walikuwa wamekuja ilibidi warudi kwenye walikuwa wametoka, na hao ndio huwa wanatupromote wakati kama huu.
Na hii COVID imefanya biashara nyingi zifunge, kwa sababu ukiangalia kutoka mwanzo wa barabara hii mpaka huko KRA tulikuwa tumejaa. Tulikuwa wafanyi biashara kama 400, na sasa hivi unaona wafanyi biashara wamepungua, ni kama watu 5.
While presiding the Mass over crucifixion of Christ, the clergy has urged Kenyans to adhere to COVID-19 health protocols and also extend a helping hand to the needy. Reporting for Channel 1 News from Mombasa County, I'm Michael Mondiga.
They are children with babies, teenage mothers they are referred to. In many cases, they are forced to drop out of school to embark on uncertain future, one with limited opportunities. Safina Cheng Ouma takes us into the world of teenage mothers struggling to juggle between raising their babies and picking up the pieces of what is left of their lives. This is the first of the 4-part series, The Bane of Teenage Pregnancy.
I am in Bungoma County, a county that has been listed among the top counties leading in the cases of teenage pregnancy in the country.
It escalated during the COVID season. That was the time we reached the peak and the height. We actually had about 6,000 cases plus. Those are the ones which we managed to capture.
Even these teenage pregnancies that we already have in the facility, those are the ones that came. We are not sure how many more are in the villages.
Meet 15-year-old Tessie, not her real name. Tessie was robbed of her childhood by a person a child would ideally look up to, her head teacher.
Mwalimu akaniita, akaniambia nimpelekee kitabu ya kamusi. Na nifika kwa darasa nikachukua nikampelekea. Na nimpelekea, nikaniuliza tunaweza ukanipea ako, nikanyamaza tu sikumjibu. Akaanza kunishikashika matiti. Alafu akanisukuma na akafunga mlango. Na akaniangukia.
A rape incident that left her pregnant and confused.
Kwa hiyo nikachukua mtoto nikapeleka hosi. Pili nilipeleka hosi, daktari akaniambia mtoto yako kuna mimba. Kweli nilistuka.
Nilisikia vibaya. Sikuwa nataka. Nitarajia tu nisome. Siwezi fanya kitendo kama hiyo.
Reluctantly, she coped. As if the pain of being defiled was not enough, Tessie lost her baby in unclear circumstances 4 days after birth.
Mimi nilikuwa nimetoka nimeenda toilet. Kurudi napata tu anapiga ndera. Nilikuja kumwangalia. Kufika timu kwa mlango na analala. Mimi nikajua tu amelala.
Tessie may not have a child to raise today, but she is nursing a wound that has refused to dry, with her long traumatic journey that appears far from over, a journey to seek justice.
Niende wapi? Kweli. Mwalimu angejua anataka kutubadilisha daa ama anataka urafiki mwingine, hata angekuja mimi mwenyewe. Mimi ndio huyu kulika aende kwa mtoto yangu mtoko kama huyo.
Sasa mtoto amekaa nyumbani bila kuenda shule, mtoto alijifungua, maiti yako akumojari mpaka saa hii.
Mimi ningetaka ashikwe na apewe adabu. Asifanye mtoto wenyewe kitendo kama hicho.
Please let our policemen investigate correctly in any defilement cases that are taken. Because if they hide evidence, they record the wrong statements, we don't get up getting justice for these defiled children and defiled girls.
Several kilometers away from Bungoma in Kisumu County, we visit another home in Seme Sub-County. We share a light moment with these playful twins. They are 1 month shy from marking their first birthday. The two are their mother's source of smile.
Msichana ndio mkubwa anaitwa Jacqueline Akinyi, alafu huyo kijana ndio anamfuata anaitwa Gordon Onyango.
14-year-old Nora, not her real name, introduces us to her twins. She got pregnant after sitting for her KCPE examination 2 years ago, but had to shelve her ambitions to join Form 1 to fend for her bundles of joy after their father, a close relative, jilted her.
Ile wazazi wangu waliniuliza mwenye alinipatia mimba, nikawaambia. Wakienda kumuuliza kakataa ati sio yeye. Saa zingine nakata kuni nauza, tunakula nayo. Saa zingine mama wangu pia ananitumania pesa kidogo, tunatumia.
She says it's a burden she wouldn't wish for any young girl.
Ningeambia wasichana wangekuwa mimi, sana wasichana bado wanasoma. Kafadhali waachane na mambo ya boyfriend. Boyfriend wanadanganya watu.
At a nearby homestead, we meet Becky, not her real name. She has just put her son to sleep. Time now to embark on chores.
Inabidi umeamka saa 11, hata saa 11 unakuja unajitayarisha, alafu unakuja ndio unaamvisha tena. Saa zingine imeshafika time ya kwenda shuleni. Amekata yeye bado analia, hata anataka maziwa. Alafu kwa masomo sasa huwezi soma usiku. Kama unakuja mimi ndio nimekuja napika, mimi ndio pengine nikishapika yeye pia ako hapo na mbadilisha usiku analialia.
Becky is among thousands of teenage girls who got pregnant during the long school break occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Mwezi wa 5 ndio nilikuwa nimegundua kwamba siwezi attend. Hasa venye niligundua hivyo, nilienda nikanunua ile test kit, nikapima, nikapata niko na mimba.
In Kilifi County, which ranked high in the cases of teenage pregnancies reported during the COVID-19 pandemic, we sought to speak to young mothers about their experiences.
Nilipopata mimba, nyumbani ndani watu wako hawajui tuseme. Mpaka ilipoanza kuwa kubwa, watu wakaanza kujua. Walipojua marafiki na wakaa, yani rafiki, yani hanichekeki kawaida, kila mtu yani wanitenga hivi. Nikipita njiani ndo ananiangalia, wananisema.
She was also jilted by her lover and regrets adding another burden on the shoulders of her grandmother, who took her in when she lost her parents.
Alikataa. Sasa nyangu akaamua tari tuachane naye, sema atakana mtoto na mimi niweze kurudi shule.
Her story resonates with that of this 19-year-old girl, whom we shall call Naomi. With her baby tucked to her back and a jerrycan of water, literally depicting the challenge of balancing between being a child, a mother, and a student.
Tulishikana na kijana mwaka wa 2017, tulifika mwaka wa 2018 kashika ujauzito.
For the last 3 years, Naomi's efforts to get child support from her baby's father have been fruitless. The tales of these teenage mothers exposes the vulnerabilities that girls from poverty-stricken families often go through, that often give sex predators an opportunity to win over them in their power plays. Reporting for Channel 1 News from Nyamaroko village in Seme Constituency of Kisumu County, I am Safin Aching Oma.
The bane of teenage pregnancies part 2 continues tonight, so please make sure you tune in. In other news, Nairobi Regional Commissioner James Kihanda has warned city residents visiting recreational parks during the Easter holiday that they risk being arrested if they flout COVID-19 regulations. Speaking to the media this morning, Kihanda said that police officers will be carrying strict enforcement of COVID-19 regulations in all public recreational parks in Nairobi, which shall remain open to members of public during the Easter holidays. According to Nairobi Regional Commissioner, last evening the officers arrested about 190 suspects found flouting the COVID-19 regulations. They were released on police bond, awaiting to be arraigned in court next Tuesday.
we would want to advise our residents of Nairobi that has been prescribed and advised by our medical professionals. It is very risky still to lose the ball. It is very risky to interact in such a way that you are not observing the COVID protocols. It is our feeling that as much as is possible, we would avoid going to the parks. We would avoid crowding in Uhuru Park. We would avoid crowding in Animal Orphanage. But we would expect that our people would still want to celebrate. So what we want to advise is that as much as is possible, we observe all the COVID protocols that appertain to those parks. We are
Let's get the sport. National soccer team Harambee Stars will begin their World Cup qualifying campaign against neighbors Uganda when the Africa qualifiers begin mid this year. Harambee Stars will also play Rwanda and Mali in the June qualifiers. The 2022 World Cup will be held in Qatar from the 21st of November to 18th December.
After missing out on a chance to play at the Africa Cup of Nations, Harambee Stars will hope to make it to Qatar late next year for the World Cup, and their journey to qualify begins in June this year. Stars have been pulled alongside Uganda, Mali and Rwanda in the first round of the qualifiers, which will end with only 5 teams from the continent of Africa heading to Qatar in November next year. Stars begin at home against Uganda on the 5th or 6th of June and then head to Rwanda 1 week later for their second encounter. They will again take to the pitch in September either on 3rd or 4th to face Mali and then take on the same side 3 days later here at home. Their final 2 group matches will be played in October when they travel to Uganda on the 6th or 7th and then 5 days later wrap up their first round with a home game against Rwanda. The missing out on a place at next year's Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon gave the Stars a chance to rebuild their squad that was impressive in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers despite running short of points to take them to Cameroon. Kenya were 2 points short of securing a place at the Cameroon finals. In the 6 qualifying matches they played against Egypt, Comoros and Togo, Harambee Stars only lost 1 match and even played to a 1-1 draw with Giants Egypt with just 10 men on the pitch. Against their 3 World Cup qualifiers opponents, only Mali will be playing at the Africa Cup of Nations, with Uganda and Rwanda having also run short of points at the qualifiers which ended last month.
And that's the latest at this hour. Thank you so much for your company. To get up to date with the breaking news, please visit our website www.kbc.co.ke, or all our social media platforms. Will be able to get the latest news as they break. Thank you so much once again for your time. I'm Purity Museo. Lusemwara has been our sign language interpreter tonight. Do have yourself a lovely afternoon. To all Christians, have safe celebrations. God bless.
Vera Beauty College.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College, with branches in Nairobi, Eldoret, Thika and Meru. Did you know that we are a TVET approved institution? We offer courses in fashion design, interior design and soft furnishing, event decoration, flower arrangement, event planning, hairdressing, barbering and dreadlocks, beauty therapy, makeup, nail technology, spa massages, teaching skills, TOT, solo business management, and many more. Register now and visit our website on www.verabeautycollege.com. You can also call on 0725 923 550 Nairobi branch, 0728 087 689 Eldoret branch, 0722 22 7428 Thika branch, 0725 000 706 Meru branch. Vera Beauty and Fashion College, a TVET approved institution.
Ni mimi. Ulitoa pikipiki? Mulitani sitaomoka. Ni yako? Hii nduzi ni yangu. Niliwahi pale Quickbit. Quickbit? Quickbit imekuja kusaidia wananchi kama sisi. Nilinunua 399 shillings. Juu nilikuwa the lowest unique bidder. 399 shillings? Quickbit shilingi moja unaweza nunua pizza. Shilingi mbili unaweza nunua microwave. Shilingi tano unaweza nunua hata gari. So tupeleke huko hata mtu aende huko.
Jiunga na Quickbit ni rahisi. Enda kwenye M-Pesa, bonyeza paybill kisha weka business number 4032353. Kwenye account weka kodi ya bidhaa unayotaka na bidi yako ya chini zaidi. Kwa mfano TV 16, kisha weka shilingi 20 tu kama idadi yako. Weka bidi yako pia kwenye www.quickbit.co.ke. Kumbuka, bidi ya chini zaidi ya kipekee ndio hununua. Quickbit, bidhaa bora kwa bei ya chini.
Ili kupata skiza tune hii ya Isaiah 48 kwa simu yako bonyeza *811 *817 #.
Wakati mwingine unaweza kujipata umefinywa pande zote na unaona kama shida yako ni kubwa sana, kama hakuna nguvu ambazo zaweza kuitatua. Lakini ni vyema kujua kwamba kuna Mungu mwenye nguvu na ambaye hachoki kamwe. Isaia mlango wa 40 mstari wa 8 inasema, "Je, wewe hukujua? Hukusikia? Yeye Mungu wa milele, Bwana muumba miisho ya dunia, hazimii wala hachoki, akili zake hazichunguziki."
Ili kupata skiza tune hii bonyeza *811 *817 *811 *817
Tonight on KBC Channel 1.
Tukakuona wa maana kumpeni umpea.
Hizo sura nikiziangalia hivi, yani nazifananisha lakini asiingiani vizuri bado.
Ni Sudi, unafika kwa wapi?
Mishomoroni. Wamtaka?
Na nimtake nimpeleke wapi?
Penda nawe.
Ama kweli wewe umefanya kutumwa na Sudi, si ndio?